Okay, it should be a little bit more clear. So what variable is isolated by itself on the side of the equal sign? We know that variable is the y. So it's saying that y equals all of this here. So whenever we want to solve our problem, we look at the other equation, and instead of writing y, we're going to write all of that there. So 6x plus 14, that is what y is. Okay, so we're going to put it in parentheses, and we're going to finish writing down the rest of the problem, which is 2x minus 3, so that's all, and then equals 6. So you see how I inserted the black? This is the y, 6x minus 4. So this is, instead of the y, is 6x minus 14. I'm sorry, 6x minus 14. Okay, so we're going to go back to black here and finish working it. So we have 2x minus 18. X, 3 times 6 is 18, minus, what is 14 times 3? Let me see, it's getting late. This is 12, that would be 42, am I right? Okay, so that would be 42. That would be a minus 42 because it's a negative and a positive. That looks like, I kind of know y'all have a hard time reading it, but I'm doing the best I can. So this would be a minus 42. Because that was a negative 3, okay? Equals, you don't have to keep distributing the 3, it's just what's in parentheses, so it equals 6, okay? So now we're going to combine our like terms. That's a minus 16x plus a negative or minus 42, either way, it's the same thing, equals 6. Now we're going to get the 16x by itself by adding 42 on both sides. So we need to get rid of the 42, right? Right. That canceled, leaving negative 16x equals 48. 6, 7, 8, that's 48. Divide both sides by negative 16. So if you divide 16 into 48, let's see, x equals 3, right? So you're dividing by a negative, so that would be a negative 3. Oh, I ran out of room, but you can see that. X equals negative 3. Since we know that x equals negative 3, we're going to go all the way up to that equation where the y is by itself and plug it in. It could be either one, but wouldn't it be easier to just go ahead and cross out the x here and put negative 3 and just figure out what y is by multiplying negative 3 times 6 would be a negative 18. That's negative 18. Plus 14, negative 18 plus 14 would give you a negative 4. You can barely read that, I'm sorry. So that means the y is a negative 4 and the x is a negative 3. Now anytime you say, I wonder, is that really true? Then you can just plug the x and y's back into both equations and it should come out equal. You know, it should solve and be correct when you plug it in. Okay, this is the fourth question, so you should be understanding it a little bit better.